Spanish are yet to put up that first T-side round. Not good.
So, Mitch, if you were, let's say, Braxter right now, how much money does Braxter have to work with? Enough to buy armor. What would you be doing here? You know, if this is your new team, how would you get them pumped up? What's the game plan here?
Well, I'd probably say it in Spanish to start with.
Right.
But I can't speak Spanish, right? But definitely be motivating. I'd say this is new ground. We're on a frontier here. We're yet to get around, and that is exciting enough as it is. So, can you imagine the feeling when we get that first round, especially against the Germans, especially against Tweede? How mad will he be? You know, you go for a little bit more.
Oh, he's got the knife. Just watch Tweede. Just please. He's already knifed one person.
Took a bit of damage as a result. However, 211 ADR. Actually, that might not be correct. No. But little overlay isn't always right. But yeah, of course, he's... how do you get a 4? Okay. That is so wrong.
He's not died yet.
He hasn't died.
Just a heads up.
Look at his money. Well, that's the half.
Doing all right.
That's the half. And so nothing for Spain here, which is pretty rough. So I guess one round is all that the Germans need at this stage to bring up the game, which is a bit concerning.
Put your head down, Sander. Put your head down. What went on? He got 2 kills out of the whole game. This is.
We've got the
you
UK
killed your teammates more, yeah. The UK guys, look. The one thing is they may not get the rounds, but they're most vocal, which I always appreciate. You know, he had fun.
Spanfish is like, I don't even know where I am right now. Why is everyone looking at me?
I thought I did good, guys. Come on. No.
Nope.
Tweede still on the hunt.
Mm-hmm.
On the prowl. I wanted to start singing Duran Duran then. You're not going to join me?
We're breaking some new ground here.
Duran Duran.
Just trying to calm my breathing. That's a throwback.
I wasn't even alive when that was right.
No, I definitely wasn't.
No. At least we get the pub streams as well.
Yeah, that's cool. You can actually see it, even though
you can hear Tweede's trash talking. That timing! Oh, Tweede. I'm very, very proud of you.
That is the first T round coming up for the Germans. Probably will be more than one to come up for them here. And of course, Mr. Tweede. I just want to see if we hear him say anything else ridiculous.
You hear it a lot if you play games with him. Or on his stream. I do believe actually every single player currently is actually streaming as well to their own content. If they're a Twitch streamer, for example, as well.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's very warm in this studio. It's really heating up here. Toby's fanning himself in a very sexual manner.
Hey,
quite disturbing.
You need to make sure like the breeze gets to the nether regions, all right? It's not
wow, Mitch!
You're just going to make sure that you're...
I implied there's like some, you know, very artistic, beautiful fanning with like...
You said sexual fanning!
Now you say it that way, it sounds even
sexual
worse.
fanning. So there are we could take that in multiple different directions.
I'm sure you can, but T-side now is Team Germany. How many rounds do they actually got if you press tab real quick? It's 5.
2. Let's move out. Yep. 2 Runden, I believe.
I think you're just lying.
Oh, I think I just made that up.
Yep. Zoe, how'd you say round in German? God damn it, you're right!
Woo!
Wow.
I didn't roll the R as well, but...
No.
Yeah, Runden. I'm not even going to bother. Not an easy
sounds
language.
like Brochen to me.
So this is by Bill on your screen here. One of the Spanish teams.
The comms are pretty prime, to be fair.
They're pretty crisp. Right? They're not wasting too much time. Plenty of dead air because they're just saying what they need to say quickly.
Oh, exactly. It's quite imperative. And you can see.
It's also by Bill's birthday today as well.
How'd you know that?
I am a stalker. And I stalk him immensely.
I heard you actually gave him that falchion knife for his birthday.
Just a little bit of something from Daddy. I just told him to get the number out that I got him and show it off.
Yeah.
It's nice though, scorched one. But yeah, it's his birthday, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
He's made the trip here to join us all the way from Spain for his birthday, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty warm weather. And it looks like we're going to be going into the Anik here on Chateau. What is Chateaubriand? Is that cheese?
Chateaubriand.
I'm sure
wine?
It's cheese. Or is it a wine?
I
don't know, I'm just hungry and thirsty. Wine?
I thought it was
wine, there we go.
There are a lot of, as you can see here, this is kind of what happens is that some of the best wines in the world are made on these like single estates.
CSGO maps.
Yeah.
The best wine in the world is made on Dust 2.
So they actually base all their vineyards off this one actually.
Really?
Rubble and all.
Oh wow, I never knew that. Does that really add to the kind of, the flavor?
Character. texture. Yeah, absolutely. Like, and because you've got different levels of sunlight at different times of day, it just really brings out some interesting qualities in the wine.
I think this game mode is bringing out very interesting qualities in us, Mitch.
Yeah, some things I just... You know, tomorrow I'm going to wake up, this is all going to be a bad... all these things I've said, it's going to be a bad dream. And that's,
I don't know what you're talking about. This is really highlighting what we are as casters, you know, the Primus version. Like, I'm excited to see Toby casting Dota later. That's something you've got to keep your eyes on, guys. I will promote the hell out of that one because I am super excited. We're going to bring Zoe in for Shovel Knight. She's saying yes in the corner. She's saying, I've got my prep ready.
It's a fantastic game, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, Shovel Knight. It's really, really good.
What really like stands out to you about it? The shovel or the knight?
No, it has some has some really great throwbacks to some of my favourite games, like Mega Man, the initial...
Did you just have the intro and it sounds a little bit like 8-bits? You're like, throwback game.
It was great. It is a throwback. It has all those elements like...
Eminence.
You know, but they got rid of the lives thing. So you don't have like 5 lives, you just have money. And you can use the money later on to buy things in game. It's really cool. You buy like... staffs that you can use for like magic and stuff like that. It's interesting. It's like... So
does Shovel Knight become Wizard Knight?
He's Shovel Wizard Knight. He's a shovel battle wizard.
I really want like a wizard hat to kind of like...
That could be good.
Really embrace it.
You know, it's Shovel Knight, and you know what his friend's called? Shield Knight.
Oh, I saw that, yeah. I played that part.
Yeah. She looks pretty badass. But that's the whole point of the game, is trying to find her. So, trying to find Shield Knight.
Oh.
But we'll see that later on.
I'm really excited for that.
The only reason we haven't been super focused on this game is that it's pretty clear to you.
Well, literally, Tweede is the raid boss, and he's still alive. Ivan Forever, wrecked.
Yep.
Yep. Germany are relentless.
So at this stage, I mean, yeah, they've won 5 T-side rounds. Unfortunately, the Spaniards haven't managed to win any.
They have a completely clean record, basically.
This game's essentially already a foregone conclusion. There's nothing that Spain can actually do to bring this one back. But
sadly not.
So obviously, this is our third best, what they call it, a best of 8, I guess it is. This is our third CSGO match. After this, we'll pass to some interviews as well, catch up with some people.
I think we're actually going to hear from some of the winners later on, which is quite cool. I'm sure Tweede won't be smug. He'll be... He's so really humble. He's such a humble man, you know? I think it's like short man syndrome. It's very, you know, petite.
He's not the most statuesque individual, no.
Oh, weird. You know, he makes up with it elsewhere, you know, in look and tan. Have you seen his spray paint tan when he does the bodybuilding?
I haven't seen that.
He's ripped.
Well,
ripped.
I'm stalking Braxter.
And you're more of an A-spec build. Is that his jacket?
No, this is my jacket, thank you.
Oh, wow.
All right. It's not A-spec
you willingly
jacket.
bought that?
I did. It's black jacket. How can you go wrong with a black jacket?
I don't know, you tell me.
Oh, I can't. It's fine. It's totally fine. Even Toby was black jacket?
Toby likes that jacket? How do you feel? Yeah, exactly.
It's not Armani, I'm sorry.
Well, to be fair, we don't do it.
I'm not a Dota cardist,
you know, no big deals, you know what
My
I'm
bad.
saying. I'm only at majors because ESL makes me there. Ooh, I'm going to be questionable after this event in reviews, but it's fine. It's all good and fun, guys. So
it is, like, and that's the real feel of today. Everyone's very laid back. It's a Saturday, so people have been working all week.
Smoke for this map. Oh, what are you doing, Tweede? Literally, that is the saddest thing. Close console, Mitch. That's the saddest thing I have ever seen. On Chateau, he has a set smoke for the bomb plant. Well done, Tweede. You just nailed it, buddy.
He has the Zeus as well. Doc's picked one up. 2v3 scenario, though, and there's 2 orgs.
Give me the best. Give me your best casting here. Like, you know, finals. This is it.
I can't.
This is Katowice.
I've got to build up to it. You can't just throw me in there like that. It's like jumping into an ice pool.
One of the greatest play-by-play casters. Don't know who Toby is, but come on. You can do it. Are you crumbling under the pressure?
I can't.
Toby's in. Toby's in. Toby, put the headset on, Toby. No,
he's just trying to get into the game. So that's the GGs coming out. That is a done deal.
Oh, that's some great music as well. Look at the smug face on Tweede. He knows he's done good. He's going to take the...
Are they gunners?
I don't know. They look sad, though.
I don't know. If he's wearing gaming glasses, that is next level.
Well, to be fair, when someone's, you know,
Tricep cam.
golden over 2, you've got to be ready with those reactions, you know?
And they were pretty crisp. I'll give that to him.
I love that set, Smoke. You guys at home, you know, next time you're playing in those matchmaking games on Chateau, I'm not sure if that's even an option. You can drop that one out, so nicely done there. And Team Germany looking good. It's kind of what we expected from those guys. Tweede, keen as hell. Look at this guy. He's about to do a Pasha, like walk through the camera shot, but he controlled himself. But no, Tweede became the raid boss. We saw Isaac doing something very similar. And, well, it was all very one-sided.
Yeah, we do. You often see this in our first rounds of sort of any tournament. We would definitely have some clear front runners. Poland, as you said, looking really good. France even getting the upset, of course, towards the UK. And Germany.
I think I might have to play for Team UK, if I'm honest, at this rate. I'll play from here. They'll never know the difference.
Well, that might make it a bit more interesting, perhaps. Well, Spamfish...
We might actually get a round if I'm not team killed by Spamfish, who knows?
She's not happy, guys.
I'm really
let her down.
You know, I'm used to failure in the bigger picture from English teams. We don't do well in gaming, but, you know, you could have at least... Could have turned up today, guys. I wanted that hour of prep, that warm-up. Oh, don't make it worse. Don't make it worse. But still, I think we are just about done here. We need a break from the chateau. We've had a little too much to drink, so we need to go cool down for a second. But Zoe, take it away.
Thank you so much, Pansy, and also Mitch. Now I have Team Germany joining me here. Tweede, looked like you carried that game a little bit.
I was keening.
Oh, really? So what was your opinion now? First impression of Team Spain. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's like 6 different games, so...
Yeah, but
you probably wreck us in any other game.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay, so they came prepared for the other games. Are you guys feeling confident for the other games coming up? Since, I mean, it looks like Counter-Strike is one you got in the bag.
Well, we'll see, you know. Just have fun, that's it.
All right, well, we have fun in actually watching you guys. I mean, you unfortunately probably missed the other games we just saw in Counter-Strike, but the Polish guys, Isaac, seemed to look in pretty good shape. What are your thoughts on Isaac? Is that a guy you already played against, since he's also pretty darn good?
I played with him. So
you played with him, now you're playing against him.
He's the one with the Zeal that I'm afraid in Counter-Strike, but at the end of the day, it's going to be down to like just having fun in games, as he said. So.
All right. Well, we can't wait to see the next few games. So first of all, of course, congratulations, first win here. But we're heading into the next round in just a bit, and for that we have more teams coming up. So don't go anywhere. We're going to head over to the casters for the next round. Apparently.
Welcome back, guys. Thanks, Zoe. A little bit of a breather then for us to just, you know, have a little sip of water and catch up with things. But you can see the staff there with the camera just in the face of Isaac while he warms up. But the next game coming up will be, if I'm not mistaken, Poland up against France. Now, we've seen that Poland already have been performing pretty darn well. They've been, okay, I say Poland, I mean Isaac. But outside of that, they actually look pretty strong. And we're on a map that most people will know. I believe Dust 2 might be the next map.
It is Dust 2, and it's nice. It's going to be a map that we're maybe a little bit more used to seeing. And yeah, the French... They did well against the UK. I feel like they weren't really tested, though. They weren't tested a lot. I feel like it's going to be a different deal going up against the Poles here. Country that is massive about CSGO. They love it, and are also very passionate about their games in general. So, I mean, and even, especially these guys, Isaac, he's a beast. Man, he was one of the front runners here for Poland. I don't really know if our French squad has enough to really bring against that guy. It's going to be difficult.
It will be. And the problem with Dust 2 is, especially on CT side, if you're playing 3-on-3, it's going to be very difficult to be on the correct side at the correct time, just purely due to the fact that they can rush as a 3-man collective, and unless you have that utility from being able to buy, you're going to be overwhelmed really, really quickly. So, in theory, this should become a very T-sided map.
All right. Well, the T-side will be the Poles, starting things off here as we'll be heading into the pistol round momentarily. A map I'm sure we're all familiar with now. The 3v3 aspect can change the dynamic of this map a little bit. It really depends on how these teams want to play it out. But for the moment, it looks like those Ts are going straight for the B side.
Yeah, and this is pretty much recommended. I think if any CT side actually is able to deny rounds here, it's going to be very impressive. Mostly due to the fact that, you know, if 3 players swarm towards a site, let's say one of them, let's say Rock or, you know, Cubeson, actually bought some items rather than just going straight in with nothing. Like if they got a flash or a smoke, they could easily open up the bomb site very quickly, or even just a smoke towards CT, or just let Raid Boss Isaac get wrecked in the end. He gets picked up through mid. And actually, that's just changed things. That's
right. Terracid is going to come up behind Rock and pick him up. Not before Thank went down, but now the 2v1 happens, and this is the standard in the 3v3 game type. If you're CT, to cover the whole map with 3 players is very difficult, so being dynamic is the best way to do it, and you've got to love Terracid's push up from behind through Long, and that Longhouse. And the bomb is down in mid, so Cubson has to make his way there pretty soon. Longhouse.
Where's Longhouse?
That's as you go to A Long, and then in through where the double doors are.
Yeah.
2 sets of double doors.
It's very exciting. Though.
Well, I
They're
don't know what
getting
you
kills
guys call it, but
there we go. Wait. You mean this?
Yes.